Hello and welcome to This Week with Ajaz Haque. It is Sunday, 19th of March 2023. We will cover the events of the week, and it seems that the Punjab police and the Rangers, with the help of the federal government and the Punjab government, tried to attack Imran Khan's house in order to serve an arrest warrant, and they launched an attack with such ferocity that they used hundreds and hundreds of tear gas cannons. Many of those had expired already. They used water cannon, and some alleged that there were chemicals mixed in the water which caused burning sensation. They fired rubber bullets into the PTI supporters who prevented police from reaching Imran Khan, and then finally they fired some live rounds in the air as well. It presented a scene of Third World War. It is utterly ridiculous and shameful on the part of the government and on the part of the police, who've been lying through their teeth about everything until the Lahore High Court stepped in and prevented them from continuing their action any further. Basically, they wanted to serve a warrant on Imran Khan, but in fact the plan was to arrest him and take him to a remote location in Balochistan, and maybe we would have never seen him again. So there were serious concerns that they might kill him. There's already been an attempt on his life during one of his rallies before, and the scene presented complete chaos. The roads were blocked. The well-known barrister Ajaz, whose son lives close to Imran Khan's house in Zaman Park in Lahore, Ajaz was there. He said shells fell in their house and broke some of the car windscreens as well, and they said it presented a scene of war. The Punjab police is famous for being lackeys of the Sharif family, and this was all being done on the behest of the Sharif family, Maryam Nawaz and others. And the Interior Minister, against whom similar warrants of arrest are out, has not been arrested. The police have not gone and attacked his house. In fact, the police went to the court and said, we can't find him. And he's the guy who's been doing speeches in Punjab every other day, side by side with Maryam. So this shows how one-sided the whole affair is. Anyway, Lahore High Court stepped in with a strong, powerful fist and told the police and also the PTI to sort things out about public rallies and about, and Imran had already given assurance to the Islamabad court with that bogus depository case, or Tosha Khana as it is known, case to present himself, and so the arrest warrants were withdrawn by the Islamabad High Court. The whole scene is basically the current government is terrified of participating in the elections because they know will be completely wiped out. Lahore and Punjab was the stronghold of PMLN before, but now it's the stronghold of PTI, Imran Khan's party, and the elections, which are due on 30th April for Punjab Assembly and 28th May for KP Assembly. These people don't want to participate in those elections because they know they'll lose badly, they'll lose the seats and their reputation as well. So the whole thing was basically on the premise to create chaos, to create confrontation, so that the elections could be postponed or excuses found for not holding elections. Unfortunately, all that failed. Now, the Punjab police, when they launched this horrendous attack on Zaman Park, called their operation 20 minutes because they had assured the superiors that within 20 minutes they will arrest Imran Khan. It was 48 hours later that they had to withdraw, as the PTI supporters had gathered in the thousands and they pelted the police with stones and sticks, and as a result the police were not able to make a move. So when Imran Khan went to Islamabad yesterday to present himself to the court, the police launched an attack on his house, broke down the gates without a warrant, and it's totally a criminal activity, and hopefully the Lahore High Court will take notice of it and those who are responsible will be punished. It is reported by Mr. Irfan Hashmi, who is a vlogger from London. He had interviewed Imran Khan by phone. He said the various offers have been made to Imran Khan recently. Number one, he should step away and not take part in these forthcoming elections at all, and allow the Sharif family to prevail. Secondly, he should go away to UK for a couple of years and not make any statements from there. Number three, not to investigate regime change if he comes to power. Number four, an NRO to be given to all, including PTI, and all the 94 cases registered against Imran Khan will go away. And also all cases against the Sharifs and Zardaris will go away. And finally, not stand in the way of the forgiveness that is planned for Nawaz Sharif when he returns. Now, of course, Imran Khan rejected all of those offers, and so the action was as a result of that. They cannot seem to bend him down, they cannot seem to get him to agree to their conditions. Obviously, who the hell are they to propose such conditions, whether it's establishment or the government? It is the will of the people, not the military, not the interim government, not the imported government. The public is standing with him, and what matters at the end of the day is what does the public want? The public wants a free and fair elections, and whoever wins should come to power, whether it's PMLN, PPP, or PTI. This manipulation of election results and manipulation of political parties must end, as it is important for the safety and prosperity of Pakistan. Already Pakistan is in dire economic straits, as the current government has run down the treasury, has run down all the finances, has no money. IMF is not listening to them. IMF is proposing such ridiculous conditions that they cannot meet those conditions, and as a result IMF is not loaning them any money. So this is a dire situation. Pakistan needs to get out of it. Economy should be number one priority, and only an elected government with the support of the public can deal with these issues. Overseas Pakistanis are very worried about the situation in Pakistan. They are holding back their money. The home remittances have gone down by as much as 30%. And as a result, the economy, and it's the overseas Pakistanis who've been supporting the current account deficit, filling the current account, the coffers of Pakistan government. And as a result, the gap has widened and the current account deficit has increased. But it's time for common sense to prevail. Both PTI and the government and the establishment, there should be a solid and constructive dialogue, and general elections should be held as soon as possible. And all these interim governments that are totally biased and have criminal intent should be replaced by more sane and sensible people. Hopefully, somebody pays attention to this. In the meantime, Maryam Nawaz seems to have lost it all. She wants the PTI to be declared as a terrorist party and banned from elections. Wouldn't that be nice for them? So the Sharifs can rule the roost. She also said some very stupid things in her interview with one of the TV journalists. She said, why are we trying to save the life of one man, i.e. Imran Khan? And also, when it was mentioned that he is traveling in a bulletproof car, she said, well, the bulletproof car can also be blown up. She was giving ideas unfortunately, to the terrorists, but I'm sure she didn't mean it. It just was sheer silliness on her part, or desperation as things are not working her way. It seems that Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz cannot wait to eliminate Imran Khan. Now, the Finance Minister, Mr. Haque Dar, said something of extreme concern on the floor of the Senate. He says the Pakistan government will not allow anyone else to dictate what long-range missiles we should have or how many nuclear weapons we should have. It is rumored that IMF or some of the foreign powers have made it a condition that Pakistan reduces the range of its missiles or the number of nuclear weapons if it wants financing. This was feared for a long time. Imran Khan has been pointing this out for some time. And I think it's none of the business of any foreign power. And IMF should stop playing a stooge for the United States and their job is to provide funding. If they cannot provide funding, they should just walk away and say, sorry, we don't have the money. We will only do what the American government tells us, and then let the government make its own arrangements. There's spring in the air some good news. There's spring in the air in Lahore. There are flowers everywhere, beautiful, beautiful flowers, nice flower arrangements in the parks, and you will see some pictures here which are really lovely. And finally, cricket. The PSL 8 came to a close last night. What an event it was. What an event. It's the PSL is known as one of the top events in the world, in cricketing world. Even though IPL is much more cash rich and pays almost 10 times more to the players. Australian Big Bash League, and there are other leagues, but this league in particular has become so popular that this year as many as 500 foreign players applied to play in it, and only 48 got a seat on got a place in the teams. So this goes to show how popular it is. Also in the digital TV rating, PSL is rating higher than the IPL, the Indian League, which is much bigger and much more cash rich. Obviously, there's a lot more money in IPL than PSL, but the quality of cricket in PSL is tremendous. And the match last night, the final between Lahore Qalandars and Multan Sultan, was fought to the last ball. Lahore Qalandars won by 1 run on the last ball. So it was quite an event. It was a 30,000 packed stadium, Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore, and the match went on till about 11:30, and it was a competition of classic style. Players put their best effort in from both teams. Until the last ball, it was not known. In fact, until the last ball was bowled and played, it was not known which side was going to win. Multan could have won it, Lahore could have won it, but Lahore did win. So they won it last year and they won it this time as well. So congratulations to Lahore. This is an amazing event, and this will promote cricket in Pakistan and in other countries. There were more than 150 million people watching the game last night. That's all for this week. Take care, look after yourself, and hopefully by next week the news will be better and not so dire. Goodbye.